What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stacy, aka Casey, aka the Hood Referee. And what we're gonna do today is rate a debate. You feel me now? If you like me, I love watching sports debate shows all the time, like the homie Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman. You know, my favorite of all is right now, but Money Jones. I feel like he killing everything. Everything he do is podcast and all that shit. He don't do too much debate shows outside of High Noon, which is like, you know, it's just more like commentary to me. So I feel like he watches Pablo and everything. But you know, I love watching debate shows. But here, what we're gonna do is actually find a winner for these shows. And also, if you really like me, I be having some shit to say my damn self. You feel me? So we're gonna talk about some of the topics too. But at the end of the day, we're gonna find a winner for these debates. You feel me? And the way we're gonna do that is a simple ass point system. You know, you say some dope shit, you get a point. You say some dumb shit, you get a point deduction. And the way you get a point deduction is from my red pen right here. And I'm gonna let you know right now, it's one thing that you automatically get a point deduction for, and that's for dick riding. We are not allowing dick riding on this show. And I'm sorry, Shannon, you my dog, but we know how you be on the homie LeBron James. And you be kind of biased, but we don't want any biases, no hard feelings, but no dick riding at all. And if you want a dick ride, cool. Dick ride all you want, but every time we sense that shit, point deducted, red pen coming out, you know? But you get what we got going on. Let's get into it. So today they are talking about Zion Williamson on I'm sorry, my bad. They talking about Zion Williamson on the new show Undisputed. It's been like a year or so, I guess, but now, but Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe, they're talking about Zion Williamson going to basically New Orleans now, or he's projected to go to New Orleans now because they had the first pick. And they're trying to figure out what Zion should do, which I feel like it's kind of wild. Zion doesn't have the option, but they say he does have an option. But we're going to watch them debate this shit. And before we get into that shit, I want you to please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to give you 1 second to also drop a like on this video. Go ahead, do your thing. Probably more than a couple seconds. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Do your thing. You done? Like, you subscribe. Matter of fact, hit the notification bell too. You did that? Boom, let's get into it. All right, let's get to this. Undisputed, they talking about Zion. Let's see. I got these 2 pens. Let's see if you can get the good marks and the bad marks, you feel me? It's just right now, so we got, it look like it's just the basic crew. We got Skip versus Shannon. Let's see who wins this debate. Boom.
I'm going back to school.
No, I don't. Because the thing is, Skip, there's the ping pong ball, even if he went back, first of all, you can't. If Zion hadn't signed with an agent, Skip, he had gone, let's just say for the sake of argument, he's going to go 13th or something.
Sure.
How do you improve your draft stock over being the number 1 overall pick? And the risk versus the reward.
Shannon gets a point right here. He already get a point. Skip probably gonna have the same point, but it doesn't matter. He gets a point right here. I'm not gonna always stop it when somebody gets a point, but I just have to say some shit about this shit too. ESPN love writing about Zion so much they gotta just dig up a damn story. Why is this even a question? Most of these people are the same damn people that was saying that Zion should not even keep fucking playing after he fucking blew his damn shoe out. Now, why would he, knowing he's going to be the for sure number 1 pick, go back to school just because he doesn't want to go to New Orleans and possibly fuck this shit up? This doesn't make any damn sense at all. So I really want to see how this debate going to go. If Skips is opposed to this shit, like, I don't know, man, but we can keep it rolling. 1 point for Shannon, though. 1 point for Shannon. Let's keep it rolling, man.
Some shoe company is about to hand this young man, here you go, son, $100 million.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn that down to go back and play for Duke for free. Well, not really free, but you know what I'm talking about. Why? with the money that you see with DeAndre Ayton, so he'll probably get 10, 15% increase over what Ayton got last.
Hey, is Ayton good? I ain't really pay attention to his rookie year. I gotta look up his stats to see if Ayton's really good. But I think ain't nothing on that team but Devin Booker, the keeper G. Because when big men come into the league, that's just athletic big men, they automatically have some type of impact. And I don't think he really did anything, but we'll see.
Last year. Dude about to get 35, 40 million guaranteed plus another 100 million from a shoe deal. Why would I even think about going back to Duke? And then again, Skip, there's no
fuck winning when you first coming out, man.
Guarantee that if he went back, that he could get to the Knicks would be in position to get him, or the Lakers, or the Celtics, or he get an opportunity to go to some team that he really wants to play for. His father said that. I call him his father because I guess he's been there long enough. He's raised it. My grandfather used to tell me, son, you eat my food, you live in my roof, you my kid, you my son. So his dad said he's very happy to be in New Orleans.
Yep.
Now, maybe, what's he supposed to say? Hell no, we hate it here. Saying all the right things. But I do not see this as even a remote possibility. Why in the hell would I go back to Duke? Now, Skip, I love college. Love college. Had a great time. Never in your life again you would have that much fun as the 4 years I had in college. Okay.
If you a kid coming out of high school, if you ain't got no business going right now, go to college. You're going to have an amazing time. If you ain't got no business going right out of high school, go to college. Even if you're a YouTuber, still go to college because YouTube is going to be even more lit. Trust me. And if you're a black kid, go to HBCU for an amazing experience. FAMU, Rattlers was good.
Okay, 4 years on a semester. A quarter system like that. Never had that much fun again, Skip. Never, ever.
But must not have done it.
An extra time? Or?
What? I had with the class, Skip, I stayed in class. You know me, Skip. Front of the classroom. Front of the class. Calling on me.
Front row?
Teachers calling on me left and right. Mr. Sharpe, do you know the answer? I sure do. But he doesn't. But that's not a here nor there, Skip. Why would he go back to Duke and turn down a $100 million sneaker deal and probably another $40 million guarantee from the Pelicans? Because what? To hope that the Knicks are terrible again and be in position to draft him? Hope the Lakers are terrible again? That's not going to happen. Braun won't let that happen in his watch. No. So this makes no sense to me. We're talking about it, but I don't even see this in the realm of probability.
And I do see it as a viable, credible threat because just a few days ago, Zion told Slam Magazine, and I'm going to read the quote. Zion said, I mean this 100% when I say it. If I could come back for a second year, meaning at Duke, and play, I would. Being at Duke was a dream come true for me. It was the best year of my life, to your point.
Yes.
Bro, he just said, without saying, that this nigga Zion more than likely is getting paid by Duke. So he probably got broken off some more good-ass change to make Duke sound like a great recruitment stop or a great stop for the next top athlete. That's just selling Duke. That's not saying that I would really come the fuck back, dummy. You gotta read between the lines, man. Come on, what are you talking about? This is a weak-ass argument, bro. Skip, I'm not gonna deduct the point because you don't have no points yet, but that's a dumbass argument. You get no point for that, bro. Keep.
It's made, and he continues Zion. Unfortunately, that's not the reality we live in. So he's saying in his heart of hearts, he would love to go back and play again.
Yes.
He missed a chunk of it when his shoe blew up and his foot blew up or whatever happened. Yeah. And yet, remember what I was saying, hey, young man, just shut it down.
Yes.
And no, he said, I want to be there for my guys, right? I want to play. And he came back and played and risked that much.
Yeah.
So is it a viable, is it a potential threat? Sure, it's a potential threat.
But
depending on what's in his heart now about New Orleans. What's in your heart about New Orleans is you say it's the wrong place to be. It's the smallest market in the NBA.
Yeah, but
right?
But how? I mean, look, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
We saw
I give him a point
Dominique
for that.
didn't want to go to the Jazz. He goes back. We don't. Danny Ferry didn't want to play. He went overseas.
He went to Italy.
Yeah,
okay, this is more viable because you don't have to go to China or Europe.
Right.
You just say, I can go back to where I really loved it.
To play for free.
Yeah. Well,
the whole purpose. Skip, I
play
mean,
for free, but you don't think there are deals being
Shannon
made?
whooping that ass.
Hold on, Skip. When we say play for, come on, Skip. We can't put the NCAA and Duke on blast like that. But let's just say it.
Okay, here's the point of this. This young man now has the most power of any young man ever approaching an NBA draft.
Yes.
Even more than LeBron had, because if LeBron wanted to force his way here or there, what's his option? What's he going to say? Is he going to go to China at age 18? Is he going to do big baller brand and go to Lithuania?
It was ideal for LeBron because his...
Just take your ass to New Orleans and get paid, my boy. You're wasting time. That's a year you're not getting paid. Duke may be paying you, but not paying that much.
It was perfect. I agree.
Maybe if Atlanta...
Okay.
Atlanta had got the number 1 pick. I believe Atlanta or the Knicks, he's happy.
Okay, it seemed like, but I don't have any way to prove this.
Man, Zion don't pull up in New Orleans and get all them shits told up, baby. Them fine ass shit that look like Toya Wright, man. You don't pull up and hop on them shits, bro. I don't know the fuck wrong with you, dog. I'll be in New Orleans. I'll be in New Orleans in a quickness, like no pressure. I'm pulling up in New Orleans. Zion, you crazy, boy. You must like them white. North Carolina, no booty having chicks. New Orleans, they got them babies. Them babies. How they say the babies. I'm pulling up in New Orleans.
Looked like, just looking at his eyes and his countenance, that he got his heart set on going to the Big Apple.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to play the Palace in New York.
We all hyped it up.
They make it seem like it was like it was the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We knew from day one, from the moment the season ended, the Cardinals had the number 1 pick.
Okay.
The Knicks never had the number 1 pick. They had a 14% chance of getting that.
I got it. But is there potential here for him to power play his way into a trade to, let's say, the Knicks? Sure there is. You'd need a viable threat. You need to say, I'll just go back to Duke then. If you're going to push me to the wall, I'll just go back and play for Duke for a year. Is it credible? I think it is credible.
You know what?
Does he seem like a kid with high character?
I'll give Skip a point for that because the way these players are being able to manipulate the things that they want to do in this new NBA, you can't really tell, you know? LeBron has set a new precedent as far as players' power. And Zion is being looked at as the next dude. I don't know how they just skip over KD, but Zion's being looked at as the next big thing. So he may do some Eli Manning shit. You never know, bro. Let's see. So I'll give Skip a point for that. Still getting his ass beat. We get a point. Trying to come back.
Character he does, where his principles would be so strong, where he'd say.
So you trying to tell the man to pull an Elway on Eli?
Okay, and I'm glad you brought those up because people do need to remember that way back in your sport, that there is real big precedence for this because, just for those who forgot, your quarterback that you won 2 Super Bowls with, his father just said, you're not going to play for the Baltimore. They're in Baltimore
at the time.
Because Frank Cush was the head coach, and he was a tyrant of a taskmaster. Yeah. And remember, John's father was a coach, Jack. And he just said, no, you're not going to play for that man. The weird part about it was that man lasted only 1 more year. Right. And then they only lasted 1 more year, and they went to Indy. Right. So John Elway effectively could have been Peyton before Peyton in Indianapolis. Correct. If he'd just gone ahead and bitten the bullet and done.
No way.
Okay, right? Yep. So they just say, no, we're not going to do that. And they force the trade.
Okay.
And
Still get a point.
Comes back that they get Chris Hinton and they got that Ron
Traded
Salt.
Mark Herman.
Yeah. And Mark Herman is a backup quarterback, but they got 2 Pro Bowl offensive linemen back, so not bad. But then the Eli deal in 2004, and I don't know, Archie, the father, has said again and again, I didn't have anything to do with this. It was Tom Condon, but it was mostly my son just wanted to play in New York. Right. And he thought it was a better fit with the Giants than it would have been for him with San Diego.
Let's just put it like this. Archie and A.J. Smith did not get along.
Okay.
That was very...
Whatever happened, it fell completely apart.
Yes.
And yet Eli, to his credit, he just said, I'm not going there. Right. And I didn't see what was wrong with I love San Diego. I mean, it's a great place to live.
I think it had a lot to do with that he didn't want his 2 sons in the AFC.
Okay, you could...
Hey, man. This is not the main argument, but Shannon on point today. It might be the blue tie, the blue. That's a nice I might give him a point for this little suit and a tie and a shirt. That's hard as fuck. I fuck with that, Uncle Shannon. And then he had the blue tinted glasses. That's hard. Shannon gonna win every single day for the drip. He gonna win every day for the drip, but yeah.
You could certainly make that case. So they force a trade, And they trade 1 to the 4th pick, and they get Phillip Rivers. That's not a bad trade-off, right? And then they get Nate Kading, who became a Pro Bowl kicker, and they get our guy Sean Merriman. Okay, all right.
Who's the defensive rookie of the year and the all-pro player?
That's a pretty good deal,
yeah.
right? And especially as you look back on the careers, even though Eli gave you 2 magical moments, right?
Yeah.
2 moments, but he's giving you a lot of misery too, right?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Phillip Rivers just keeps on keeping on at a pretty high level, but he's never given you any magic moments.
Right.
But whatever, they pulled it off in your league. And your league is a tough league to pull.
Hey, man. I can't lie. Skip is good at what the fuck he does, man. Because I want to go with Shannon on this one, but Skip, he knows how to pick the opposite side of everybody's thinking and make it make sense. And this show is not based on just true fact. What I'm doing, these ratings not based on true facts. The people that could really sway the audience, you get more points for that shit, man. You're not swaying me, because I really still think Zion should go fuck with them hoes in New Orleans and say, baby, and all that good shit, but, and they do that bounce dance and shit. Zion should definitely, Zion, bro, be smart, man. Think about that shit, bro. But Skip doing this thing.
Something off in.
Right.
So could you do this if you really cared about it? Again, I told you yesterday, I don't have any issue with I like New Orleans. I love the city. And I think that they could turn the basketball team into the football team's fervor and emotion and love.
But what I need you to help me to understand, why would he even think about this if it's such a great place to play? Because you want Anthony Davis to stay.
Yeah.
So why would Zion even broach the subject of going somewhere else?
Well, I don't want Anthony Davis to stay. I just think he would want to. He should want to.
But you think Zion could possibly be contemplating going back to school?
Okay, I'm just saying there's a way out of this if you want.
But what?
Oh, Shannon is. Look at his face. Look at Skip's face. Shannon done caught that boy with the ear, set that boy up, because in past arguments, Skip has said that AD should want to stay to play with Zion. So Shannon is setting him up, bringing some old shit back. Like, nigga, you just said, and now you saying, so now Skip looking like, Shannon just stepped back into the lead. It was tied up. Skip came back, but now he looking like this. I don't know. That look may get you a better point deducted. I don't know, bro. Let's see.
Why should there be a way? Why should there be a way if New Orleans is such a great place to be?
I agree with that. I'm just saying, this is the one kid who's got a way out of this. Usually you just don't. It's just too hard to force your way out. But he's got real power.
Yeah.
Right?
He does. But what I'm trying to get you to help me understand, New Orleans is this up-and-coming team.
Yeah.
This is a great place to be. Why would that even cross his mind?
Well, maybe it hasn't, because according to his stepfather on a Baton Rouge radio station, it hasn't crossed his mind. That they're looking, he said, we're looking forward to getting down there and getting settled.
Excited.
Okay? They're excited. So I agree. I'm just saying there is a viable option because he does love Duke.
2 years.
I don't think the kid would be miserable one more year at Duke. I don't. Would it be a risk? Sure it would. Yeah, we get that.
Normally people don't take a $150 million risk to play for a couple of $100,000 or whatever. They give him a pat on the back.
Okay.
See, this is why you can't even fuck with Skip. You get a point deducted. Red pen. Because he just totally proved that he was just arguing just to argue, dog. He do this shit all the time. But that's when you good at some shit, dog. You could just argue when you good at that shit, dog. But he didn't believe what the fuck he was talking about. He obviously didn't believe it. That's why he had that stupid ass look on his face when Shannon caught him with the okey doke, you know.
Okay.
You are not willing to assume those
I
risks.
saw Sam Bradford go back to University of Oklahoma to say, let's right the wrong and let's go win this thing. And it paid off for him. They didn't win. They fell apart, as you could predict, because it never seems to work better the second time around.
Okay.
Matt Leinart did the same shit. Dumb decision. Matt Leinart, quarterback USC, Trojans ruined his life by going back to college, man. Leave. Go get the bread. As soon as they say you get the bread, go get the bread. Marvin Williams, I remember when I was a kid, Marvin Williams is ranked as his number 2 pick. I can't remember who went above him, but they said he would be the number 2 pick. And I was like, why would he go? Because he sucks. But he went and got that bread as number 2 pick. Made his money because you got to go when that stock high, no matter what. Go. Everybody else gonna make you think it's all about winning and shit, but man, fuck that. Just go. Go to the league, make that money. This is a job. This is a job.
But we see guys come back, Skip, for the Heisman Trophy, win it 1 year, never win it the second year, or they finish second, say, I want to come back, and they never get the fairy tale.
Sam Bradford survived, and he got $50 million guaranteed as the first overall pick.
Yeah.
So it worked out for him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just saying it worked out.
See, I don't think Sam Bradford was still looking at it like, I don't want to go play with this team.
No, he wasn't. He just wanted to go stay with his. But there was a lot of Zion going on where I love my school. I want to be true to my school. He grew up in Oklahoma City. He wanted to go win a national championship. No, it didn't work out.
That's asking an awful lot, Skip. Especially, and even when Dominique did what he did, I mean, back in '82, and when Danny Ferry did what he did, I think that was '86. Skip, the money wasn't like it is now. This kid is about to be the biggest endorsee as a rookie since LeBron James.
All right.
$100 million.
Okay.
Off the top.
$100 million.
To go back to Duke, Skip, I love Duke. But trust me, what's he going back to play? Because Zion Williamson is farther away from his degree than when he went. We know Zion went to Duke to stay eligible to play basketball and go to the NBA. And had he not been forced to go to Duke, he'd went straight to the NBA. But those are the rules.
Right.
So what would he go back for? What did he hope to accomplish? The play that says, I don't want to go to New Orleans?
Point Shannon.
And forego $150 million? Nah.
You would just have to play chicken with David Griffin and just say, hey, if you don't trade me, I'm going back. And if you got pushed to the wall, you just have to go back.
2 to 3 years after he signs that first mega rookie deal, he'll be up out of there.
Okay, well, that's...
All right, man. I'm going to keep it G. Shannon won that one by a landslide. Skip did do his thing because he's one of the best at this shit. But I'm going to keep it real honest. Shannon had the upper hand because he went first. And so he had the opportunity to choose his stance. And I'm pretty sure Skip would want to take that point too, that side too. But Shannon got to that shit first. So he got the W because he was able to drive that nail in the coffin, man. But he won 6-4. And one deduction, I'm not even going to count a deduction. You know, it's just 6-4. But Shannon won that shit, you know?